Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Blue Jays. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, facing a knuckleballer, that just gets so difficult. There's two theories. Either swing at the first one or don't ever swing. But these guys, they can put you in a slump for about a week.
R.A. Dickey gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Xander Bogaerts heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston. Short.
On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting second, designated hit.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Roenis Elias, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, he did get the win in his last outing, but he only threw 5 innings. They'd like to see him go a little deeper here in this one.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Pablo Sandoval is one of the most surprising players for what he can do defensively. He doesn't have the speed or quickness to cover much ground, but he makes up for it with cat-like reflexes, situational awareness, and a very, very strong.
Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Line towards center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting third.
Josh Donaldson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Jose Bautista will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now. That's even been ahead in the count.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Sometimes against a guy like this, the approach is just go up there and take pitches. If he can throw 3 knuckleballs over the plate, good for him. But a lot of times he can't, and obviously
he's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Batting 8.
Darwin Barney gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen.
I can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Rusney Castillo is into the box as we are. Chad Jenkins will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
64, Chad Jenkins.
Bautista and foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Xander Bogaerts will dig in now.
He's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hanley Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off with a J.
As Troy Tulowitzki digs in, you can still consider him one of the best all-around shortstops in the game.
Yeah, when you look at his range, his instincts, his incredible arm strength, that makes him a Gold Glover. But in his career, with a batting average with just a tick under 300, it's also his bat that's been just as reliable as his.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Bradley to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he has started the home third with the double.
Well, we haven't seen a run cross the plate yet, but we nearly have one right there. Here's an
0-1 pitch on its way, and here's a ball hit in the air, and no one can get there as it falls. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Just a little parachute shot out there into right field, but, you know, it's going to work for him as you see it get down out there. That's going to drive in a run.
Josh Donaldson will dig in. He singled his first time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He singled his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Edwin Encarnacion has a great opportunity now to break this game. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And not in time as the second run scores.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Ezekiel Carrera will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The catcher, number 50.
Russell Martin stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the is retired. Leading off the inning, David Ortiz and Roberto Hernandez makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Roberto Hernandez.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Colabello is up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone.
The batter, number 48.
Striding into the box, Pablo Sandoval. As the switch hitter will take his cuts. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. As Troy Tulowitzki digs in, you can still consider him one of the best all-around shortstops in the game.
Yeah, when you look at his range, his instincts, his incredible arm strength, that makes him a Gold Glover. But in his career, with a batting average with just a tick under 300, it's also his bat that's been just as reliable as his glove. Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Chris Colabello. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Castillo looks up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Henry Owens will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jose Bautista will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he lines this one out to center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Dustin Pedroia heads for the box to start off the 5th. And Jesse Chavez will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Jesse Chavez.
Now,
one thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
a look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon.
Junior.
Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Rusney Castillo stands in looking to put the bat on the ball. And no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Barney over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Blake Swihart will stand in as they'll lead things off for the Red Sox in there. Jay Happ will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Jay Happ.
Gotta lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there. Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Stephen Wright will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Right.
Troy Tulowitzki will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
Chris Colabello ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Not the start he was hoping for out of the bullpen. He's only thrown 2 pitches so far, and
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And the key here was just to get an out. Yeah, you gave up a run, but now he's maybe a pitch away from getting a double play ball and getting out of the inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back goes Betts. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion as the blowout continues.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ezekiel Carrera. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Steve Delabar will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Travis Shaw will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Carrera over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Alan Craig will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A fastball, and this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Brock Holt will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 12.
Koji Uehara will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Devin Marrero will also enter as he takes over at third base. Chris Young will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Josh Rutledge is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Josh Rutledge.
Bill Kidd will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. It's 1-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
3. I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Lake ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Josh Rutledge will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 32, Josh Rutledge.
Anthony Varvaro will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long.
You can't go up there and just mail it in. You got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Brett Cecil will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bautista, still going back. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Ryan Hennigan will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Ryan Hennigan.
He'll get another chance. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce 1-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Chris Young.
So coming to the plate.
Darn good call.
Hot shot to third. Donaldson's there. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the brightest star for the Blue Jays this afternoon was this fellow right here, Jose Bautista. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 11-0. So long, everybody.